everybody, it's Marcy here from Glow Your True Colours, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be coming to you today. When I tuned in, this was the message that came in. It was tuning into infinite possibilities and giving you a heart alignment. So just give me one moment, it'll give you time to join me. I'm just going to check that I'm live on the page, and I want to share this into my Ancient Divine Feminine group and my program, Inner Wealth Activator. Hi, Arena. I'm just going to share this. Give me 1 minute. Ta-da. So this is no surprises really that it's infinite possibilities and heart alignment, because this is the color. I have the color green on me today, and even in my crystal necklace, I have the green as well. So I'm really embracing the green. And the question is, when we talk about infinite possibilities, I'd like to actually ask you to ask yourself, what does infinite possibilities mean to you? What is the feeling that it invokes in you when you think of infinite possibilities? And then I'm going to get you to tune in and see, on a scale of 0 to 10, how much in alignment are you with that truth of infinite possibilities? 10 being full on, 1 not at all. And so the aim really is to have you at a level of 8 or above, because the truth is there's a lot of talk going on in January about going for it and taking action and going all in and all of that. And while that is all well and good, the truth of the matter is that your number one priority and the number one truth is that it's your energy and your vibration that creates whatever it is you want to create. So if that's not right, you can do all the doing, all the planning, all the actions that you want to your heart's content, but actually it will not get you the infinite possibilities, that next level of possibilities, if your energy isn't in the right state. And this is a really, I don't see very many people talking about that. That's all about the action, but actually everything I do is about the energy, leading with the energy, getting myself in the right energetic state. If I'm not feeling it, is that because it's procrastination, or is that because actually my body needs a rest? So it also requires us to be really, really honest with ourselves. And this year is a year of truth. It's a year of your heart. Your heart knows. That's where your soul lives. And you can be thinking whatever you like, but actually this is what you need to tune into, your heart. You have everything that is needed for your dreams, your desires, your success, your health, your well-being, your abundance. The question lies is, are you showing up? Are you available for that? Because it's how you're being, it's how you're showing up is actually going to determine whatever it is, your reality, whatever results you want. I had someone once say to me, "Oh, Marcy, you want me to change my personality?" Yes, I do, because the person that has the results that you've got, your financial state of being that you're currently experiencing, the level of where your business is performing, how happy you are, is in alignment with your identity, with your current behaviors. If you want something different, you're going to have to become that person, because the person that is having a successful business, that has plenty of support and time and is just feeling that connection, is a completely different person to somebody that's not feeling that. And that is the truth. So this year is about, it's time to stop lying to ourselves. It's time to stop playing small, because the small person will not be doing what the big person, for someone that is really going for it. So I hope this is inspiring you. I hope this is giving you a kick up the ass, because I'm good at giving those kick up the asses too when it's necessary. But I really feel if we could just stop looking outside and feeling that, you know, the FOMO that we're missing out. You're missing out in nothing, because what you have inside you, nobody else has. And once we start embracing our uniqueness, and once we start really knowing that the truth, the real truth about what you want has got to do with your energy and how you're being and how you're feeling. And to also know when it comes to making changes that you know that your soul wants you to make, but your ego is going, I'm here to protect her. That's not happening. The discomfort will always be there. And in fact, if you're not feeling discomfort, then you're not growing enough. You're not, you really are playing it safe. And this year is expansion. It's not the year to play it safe. So you may as well get used to this comfort, become its friend, and tune in to see what is that discomfort. So at the beginning, I was just saying that I see a few people have joined. So I want you to tune in with, on a scale of 0 to 10, being fully honest, how much in alignment are you with infinite possibilities? If it's less than 8, then we need to do some work on that, okay? Because you can believe, you can want all the infinite possibilities, you can be totally open to what God and your guides have in store for you. But if you're not in alignment in infinite possibilities, that's your responsibility. That your responsibility is to mind your energy, do the inner work, get out of your own way, have the healing, and from there, then it's God's job. It's the source, the job of the divine source, to bring the opportunities to you, to give you the ideas. And it's your job then to take action, to follow those inner cues rather than delaying them, putting them off, saying, I'll do that tomorrow. So it's being in the moment and being there. Oh my God, Mary. Wow. So Mary, which side is that ankle? Which side is that ankle? Let me just put this into the ancient divine feminine. Which leg was that? Because that'll give you an idea where maybe the block is, right? There's a sign there about breaking your bones, right? Does it take that for you to really rest? Then the other thing is about the heart alignment. We'll do some energy work now on this next. So the next thing, we've now got the infinite possibilities. The next thing we're going to look at, on a scale of 0 to 10, how aligned are you to your heart? First number that comes into your head. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to tune in and we're going to change that. We want you at an 8 or above. Okay, if you're less than 8, you definitely need to watch this at least once, if not twice, and even maybe 3 times, but you need to be 8 and above. Brilliant. I'm in high energy and it's 10. Woo, brilliant. So right side, Mary, is about taking that first step. So there's something that you are resisting. Is there something where you have been wanting to do something and you haven't been doing it? Maybe there's some underlying fear. What is it? What are you afraid of doing that you need to be doing? Okay, so this is really important. Take heed, and there's some changes forwards. We need to be moving forwards, that even when you're now having a broken ankle, your message could be as well that actually the very thing to move you forward is to sit, to be, to connect, to ground, to take care of yourself, to really start reassessing. And what I'm also seeing as well, in a lot of people I've been speaking to this week, is that, and I found this again last year, actually. Last year, what you did last year, you are going to be required to do something different this year. So it could be a bigger version of what you did last year. But if you think you're going into 2020 doing the same things that you did last year, then I'm sorry, you won't be allowed to do it. You need to really tune in with the infinite possibilities that are there, and you need to be really, really focusing on your heart. What does my heart truly, truly want? Now, remembering that sometimes your heart, what it wants, it will feel really good because you're saying, I want more of that. But it could mean something discomforting, like you being in a relationship that is not for your highest good, but you still love the idea of being in a relationship. You still love the comfort of saying, yeah, globally, it's not a perfect relationship, but I'm lucky because this person has this, this, and this. So you'd rather be with the person than not have anybody at all. And that could mean you making really heartbroken decisions. But the other side of that is that you are actually going to be liberated, and you don't know what's on the other side. And so these are the kind of things too that our heart asks us to do, to actually be bolder, to be braver, to stop accepting second best, to create new sense of values and needs, to create new patterns and rituals for ourselves, and to actually, and also maybe drop a few lame ducks on the way, because you are worthy of more. And when you're worthy of more, you have to step out and step up, and you've got to say, I matter, I count. People have a choice to come with me, but you're not staying where you are to fit in and keep everybody happy. That's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is your own happiness and you showing up, being your infinite self, standing out and saying, fuck these restrictions, and literally walking in to the fires, because those fires in Australia are also a lesson for us. We all have fire in us. But maybe our spirit has been dampened by the control, the manipulation, the limitation. But these fires are awakening everybody in the world. Everybody is feeling, because it's time to let go and stand in our power, which is really filled with fire and passion, and just go for it. So now I'm going to see what comes in from that bit of ranting and raving. And I want you to be mindful as we're doing this. What was your number of alignment of infinite possibilities? And what was your number from 0 to 10 for heart alignment? So, and our aim will be to get you to 8 or above, okay? So I want you to take a deep breath in, and on the out breath, I want you to surrender. And I want you to take another deep breath in, and I want you to acknowledge all the words. I feel my voice, I know my voice is used as activation. So some of the words and the messages that are coming through me for you are for you, and I want you to feel whatever resonates that could literally take you to your next level. You can go to your next level with me like that. Now I want you to take another breath in, and on this in-breath, I want you to say, I love myself. I honor myself. I respect myself. Now actually, I can feel Joan of Arc just coming in here now. So Joan of Arc is here. I want you to feel her presence. God, we have a whole army of people now coming in. We've got Archangel Michael, Metatron, the Arcturians, the Palladians, the Syrians. All of Golden Atlantis is coming in. Metatron, Mother Mary, Goddess Isis. And all of the deities and goddesses of empowerment are literally walking in. All of your guides now are coming in. And what we're being called for here is your presence. Now the presence is your presence of being present, but your presence is also got to do with your energy. When someone walks into the room, you will feel their presence. So this is the presence that I'm connecting with here. And I want you to be fully present with your own presence. And your presence has a color. And I want you to tune in to see how bright that color is. And you can share later underneath the video, and I'll give you a reading on that color, okay? And I want you to imagine that we're going to turn up the volume of that color about 5 notches. So you are vibrating and beaming that color. Some of you could have a couple of colors. And I want you to stand tall, and I want you to feel this pull of energy down into the heart of Mother Earth. Your feet are like magnets that are being pulled into the earth. And you are being asked to be present and open for this activation that's coming in for you. And now you are fully anchoring into Mother Earth on a heart level. And now we're just going to call in pure absolute divine love of the highest consciousness just to descend down like a blanket of light right through your whole body and into the room you're in, and into the home you're in, and the street you're in, into the country you're in. And this is descending, I'm just seeing it like a fog of light right through your whole body and down into the earth. And this light now is drawing in the grounding energy. And the grounding energy and the light now is moving up from the heart of Mother Earth right up through the earth and into your feet. And you are being filled from the inside out with this oneness. Now I'm getting a little pain in my left arm here, so I'm just going to move that here. So it's time to let go of the limitation put on us through all time, space, generations, multidimensionally, backwards and forwards. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And it's time for you to reclaim your power. And now I'm asking your soul's infinite potential to come in and to upgrade feel yourself like growing into your soul's infinite potential. Now, taking a step forward and standing in this your infinite soul's highest potential. And just see if now the color is different. What has your soul message? What has your soul got for you? Your soul's highest potential has a message for you. And it's saying, take heed. There's a beautiful pink cushion now that's been placed beside you, and I want you to sit on this pink cushion. And I want you to place your hand on your heart with your left hand. And I want you to really get a sense that you're coming home to you. That all the chasing outside of you, you're pulling into yourself, into your heart. Because everything that you desire is already here inside in you. What do you need right now so you can start living from your heart, so you can have a stronger heart alignment with yourself? What color does that represent? That feeling and that being? And where does it resonate in your body or your energy? And I want you now to anchor that in through every cell, every atom, every organ, every layer of your skin. Into your energy, deep into your energy. Into the room you're in, the home you're in, the street you're in, the country you're in, and right through the whole wide world. Deep breath. We're recalibrating you here. We will do 3 breaths. And what's going to happen here is anything that is not in alignment, just feel it just fall away. You don't have to do anything. You are allowing. Your biggest job here is to allow and to surrender and let the layers fall away. Leaning back and leaning in. And I'm getting now a rocking. I want you to rock. Yeah, this collaboration is happening now. I want you to rock and just shake and just feel everything come into alignment. You keep moving until I say stop. You might want to breathe through your nose and your throat deeply. Move your shoulders. And I want you to come back into that center point. There's a beautiful, soft, gorgeous, kind of a creamy pearl color light now coming down through your whole body. Wow, so now what I'm getting here is there's something too for you about elegance, elegantly living, elegantly showing up, elegantly interacting with life. What would that look like for you if you were elegantly living your life of infinite possibilities in total heart alignment? And now we're going to tune in on a scale of 0 to 10 and put the numbers in to let me know where are you in relation to infinite possibilities. On a scale of 0 to 10. And then where are you in relation to being in alignment with your heart alignment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask that this cream pearl is actually going to come in like an egg around you, and it's going to hold you until you are fully recalibrated and strong in this you that is living your soul's highest potential. And then just cross your hands over your knees to ground and anchor that in. And we just give thanks. We just feel this gratitude in our hearts. And just feeling that being sent up from your heart, up through your throat, third eye, out through the crown of your head, and up to divine source, up to the powerhouses up there. And now feeling that right through your whole body, coming back down to the power of 10. And it's actually, I feel it coming down like a lift down into the earth. Great. So we have 8, 9, 12, 10. Woohoo! Brilliant. Excellent. Fantastic. Girls, this is the normal. What can you create? What life would you be living if you were living from that place? At the beginning, it just takes this to kind of anchor in, get used to your new normal. And from that place, then it's like, it's going to be a natural. It's like getting up on a bike and learning how to cycle. You just have to be mindful. And then you just get on the bike and it literally feels the bike is riding itself. This is the same. This is why we've got to keep doing the inner walk. This is why we have to keep doing these kinds of things to get us moving and living in alignment with our highest soul's potential, because it's already here. So absolutely wonderful. So thank you for watching. Please share this with anyone that you feel could benefit. And if you're not in my Ancient Divine Feminine Calling private Facebook page, you'd be very, very welcome. I'll put the link in here in the video underneath. And if you would like some help and you're ready to kind of create your own success and your life a different way, but really letting the energy lead and benefit from my intuitive soul's guidance, then next week I'll be opening up some places to have a breakthrough call, just kind of to discover, to see what your soul wants for you. And I'll put that link also. So that is it for me. I would love for you to keep me updated to see how you're getting on. And I'll be back in here tomorrow to do some more magic. So I have committed for the month of January to do a video every single day, Monday to Friday. So you're going to get this benefit. And I don't know what's going to come in. Like this, just now when I sat down, it was just infinite possibilities. Who knows what it'll be tomorrow? I'll be curious to see, because this was actually really, really powerful. All right, my darlings. Love you lots.